saw there's so much extensive conversations you've had with Vanessa Shaw, Omri Katz, um, Tobias, is it Jelinek?
That's how I pronounce it, and I
Okay,
hope I've been
okay,
pronouncing it right.
okay. Thora Birch,
Yeah.
and the three that I didn't find were the sisters.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, I'm assuming it's because of schedules, or
Yeah.
they're just hard to sometimes reach because of publicity purposes.
Yeah, I unfortunately couldn't get them to speak to me for this book. Like, I hope we want to release a paperback at some point. I would love to reach back out to them and try to get something from them. Their voices are in the movie. They are in the book because we
Mhm.
did use prior quotes because we all know they've talked about this movie a lot. And to be fair to them, I can understand that they're like, I've talked about this movie a lot. Like, maybe I don't need to talk anymore about it now. But I hope they change their mind at some point and maybe want to talk to me because I obviously have a lot of questions that even just came up during my interviews with other people where I wanted to fact check. And I did send emails to their publicist to try to say, hey, would they mind to answer this or maybe follow up on this? And unfortunately, like you said, scheduling, different things happen. You don't always get everyone. It's always a little bit of a bummer, right, when you don't get, but I was lucky enough to get all of the kids who, are in the film and get Doug Jones
Oh,
and get
yes.
so many people who worked on it. So, I don't want it to seem like, oh, I'm bummed that I didn't get to talk to three people when you
Yeah.
spoke to all these other people. But obviously, you want to get as many voices as you can and try to get as many stories as you can. Some of it was fun to also just hear about those people through the lens of everyone else because so many of the people joined the movie because of Bette Midler. They wanted to be in the movie because she was there and she was a part of it. And by all accounts, everyone was like, she believed in this so much and she was
Mm.
so, present and in the role. She was working really hard even behind the scenes as more of a producer on it too. So it was very fascinating to hear from the outside what it was like to watch her, to watch her sort of perform and sort of put this all together.